after some high drama in game one. A capacity crowd on hand here, and they're definitely making their presence felt. It's the second game of the National League Championship Series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the St. Louis Cardinals. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your St. Louis Cardinals.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. With that, the batting order for the visiting Arizona Diamondbacks. Harold, what's the key for them against one of the best starters in the game?
Tell you what, Matt, they got a great pitcher going, so it takes the pressure off the offense. You know, you don't need 5 or 6 runs to win a game. You just scrape out a couple, and he's going to make it stand up.
Daniel Norris will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, his last outing, he gave up 4 walks. Now, sometimes I think you nibble on the corners when you need to. I just thought he didn't have good stuff or good command. So we'll see what the command and execution looks like in this game. All right, here's how the Cards line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at Trevor's story. What is the story with Trevor? We heard that enough his rookie year. He was hitting all kinds of moonshot homers. But I think his defense got overlooked. When I put him side by side in the breakdown with Troy Tulowitzki, do you know which one's the real Troy Tulowitzki? He's that much of a clone.
Coming to the plate now, Blake the Kid. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The Kid.
And our first pitch is taken for ball 1 as we're officially underway tonight here in St. Louis. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. High pop up. Bell is there for it. Makes the play, 1 away.
In the second spot tonight, first baseman number 4, Ketel Marte.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. Into the windup and the pitch. The high fastball is in there. Weather shouldn't play too big a role here in game 2. 55 degrees at first pitch. And he takes strike 2.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Butler coming in. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Wow, the pitcher must be just shaking his head. That pitch wasn't anywhere near the strike zone, but he gave it the old tomahawk chop and somehow connected with it anyway. Now he's standing on second, and he even has to smile about that one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
Here we are in the first inning. We're watching adjustments be made after giving up that extra base hit. Now that's better location. He's going to have a better day if he does that.
Strike 2.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he got him.
Big curveball for a strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Into the box now, Brian Gomez. And this is fouled straight back. As a look, now the pitch. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
You know, Jansen's a guy that's not worried about all the metrics. He's going to call his zone. And if you're pounding the ball in one spot, he's going to call it, particularly off the plate.
Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. 2 out here and a runner at second. On the ground to third. Jackson fields it cleanly, and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. 1 left for the Diamondbacks, and now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
I'm definitely excited to watch Josh Bell in this one. We all know he's just a great baseball player. He's one of the elite players in the game, and it's always a privilege to see him do his thing. Hopefully he does just that in this one.
Archie Bradley is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, everyone knows he's one of the game's elite pitchers. So if you like good pitching, you're in for a real treat. Not many other guys compare, and the thing I enjoy the most about him is the confidence that he exudes when he's out there. Trust me, he doesn't lack it. And the opposing hitters, they feel it when they're standing in the box against him.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the D-backs. Hey, let's take a look at the shortstop. I love the defense up the middle, but he's the key guy. I love his hands, how he catches the ball clean and is able to make throws. When you have a guy that catches it clean, everybody relaxes.
At the plate, Tommy Wolf. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Tommy Wolf.
And he gets ahead 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base.
Well, this is the recipe they want. Their pitcher comes out, throws a scoreless top of the first, and then you get a leadoff single to start the bottom of the inning. Good start.
And a ball 1-0.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Nobody out, runner on first. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
In now, Scott Butler. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. A fastball that just misses inside.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Set. Here's the 3-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Kaplan ranging into the outfield, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. And with 2 away, let's check in with our up-to-the-minute playoff bracket. And you can see our series at 1-0 as things are starting to heat up here as we get later into October. Striding in, Josh Bell. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back. And again a throw, and he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. Redbirds down quietly. Still no score. Digging in, Aaron Judge. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Right fielder number 99, Aaron Judge.
Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Line towards center field. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Well, you got to question the pitch calling here. First of all, you throw a fastball by him, then you come back off speed. All you're doing is speeding up his bat. I don't get it.
Digging in now, James Kaplan. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right over the middle, knee high. A runner at first with no outs here. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Left field and deep. Michelle going back at the track, the wall, and it's gone. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. His first homer so far in the series, and Arizona moves out in front now 2-0.
Well, that's why you hear people say work down in the zone. This is such a difficult pitch to hit. But if the ball's up a little bit, these great hitters, they touch it, it's going out of the ballpark. Right there is a prime example.
Here's Javier Baez.
Javier Baez.
And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Matt, I can't get past the last at bat. I mean, to drive in a run and get you on the board first, that is huge. Now the rest of the lineup can relax and swing the bats.
Now here's the pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
That was terrific. You always hear keep your hands inside the baseball. That's a perfect example. The ball was in and he took it back up the middle. You can't do that if you don't keep your hands inside the baseball.
Tyler Goodell will be next as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
High in the air out to center field. Butler moves over. And that's the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 25, Archie Bradley.
The pitcher, Archie Bradley, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball one.
What I'm looking for on that right there, he pulls the bunt back, but now you know he's bunting. He tried to make him chase a pitch. Now I come back and throw him a strike and make him get it down. They give you out, take the out.
The 1-0 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll pounce on this quickly to tag him out.
Hey, sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Into the box, Blake the Kid, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Oh and 1, here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Two and 2 now.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
All even at 2 and 2. Here it is. And this one's in the dirt. Throw goes over to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
As a former pitcher, I can tell you sometimes you're just going to have games that get away from you. He's been struggling all outing long, and that wild pitch puts a little salt into the wound. He just hasn't had it in this one.
He's set. Here's the 3 and 2. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. But the Diamondbacks pick up a couple courtesy of this 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 2-0 Arizona. Digging in the switch hitter, Josh Bell. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second. Into the windup and the pitch. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Goodell will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1.
Batting fifth, third baseman, Paul Jackson.
Into the box now, Paul Jackson. Into the windup and the pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
Man, I don't know if they want any part of him. 2 pitches away. I know he's sitting 2-0 now. This will tell us a lot. Will he come in now, or will he continue to stay away?
2-0 pitch on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
And the pitch on 2-1. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Ball 3. 3-2 now. One out, nobody on. And this is fouled at the plate.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Liner toward right center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Well, you went right after him with the 3-2 fastball. That's what you're going to do with guys that are struggling. This time, he just beat you.
Fielder, number 13.
In now, number 13. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. He's set and the pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing though, and that's ball one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Pitch inside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Some managers treat the postseason as a time to be aggressive, and that's exactly the case here. They had the speed burner on the move, and it worked out nicely for him. Just got to drive him in now.
From the belt. Kicks and deals. Hold strike on the change. 2-1.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
From the belt. Kicks and deals. The pitch, a fastball off his glove, and it bounds away. And the recovery will not be in time as he's into third on the passed ball.
Yeah, and as we take another look at this pitch is on the outer half of the plate. The catcher doesn't know whether to backhand it or not, and it just skips off his glove for the pass ball. He'll be upset with himself about that one, no doubt.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Josh Michelle is on deck. One out and a runner on third. Hit to third. Gomez ranges to his left. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Hey, a simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they kept their deficit to only 1 run.
At the plate, Josh Michelle. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll go now to the top of the third. Arizona's on top, 2-1. Digging in to try it again. Ketel Marte. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Ketel Marte.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Bell is there for it. 1 away.
Center fielder number 34, Alex Light.
Ready for another chance. Alex Light 0 for 1 here in the early going. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Misses with a curveball that made him move his feet.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Long run for the right fielder. 2 down.
Third baseman, number 5, Brian Gomez.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Brian Gomez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the pitch. And if he was guessing, he guessed right at the curveball that time as he waited it out to send it to deep left center field. He's going to have a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. His first homer here in the series. And it gives the Diamondbacks a 3-1 lead.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
Here's big Aaron Judge. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. Here he comes again, 1-2. And another foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Racing back, the right fielder still going back. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series as the Diamondbacks have taken a 4-1 lead.
Nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
Stepping in now, James Kaplan. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That misses. 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
3-0 now. 3-0 count. Here it comes. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
The batter, number 9, shortstop.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Standing in now, Javier Baez. And he puts it on the ground to second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
So much for that taking the first pitch. Man, they are aggressive. You've seen them score several runs early in the game. I attribute that to the aggressive hitting.
And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Into the box now, Tyler Goodell. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. And he lays off for ball 1. Two down, runners at first and second. Popped up. Calling for it, Jackson. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Diamondbacks 4 and the Cardinals 1. Into the box now, Wilson Contreras. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Wilson Contreras.
Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. One 0 count. Here it is. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close, and now that was an easy take. Now he's locked in. You're sitting there 2-0. Get real specific. Make him throw you your pitch.
There's a fastball right over the inside corner, and Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
Standing in, Daniel Norris. A textbook sack bunt situation here. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here, and a good decision there to sweep this away in foul territory and make him try it again. Now a bunt attempt here, and good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Hey, sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Into the box, Tommy Wolf. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. The 1-0 delivery. Takes a knee-high fastball.
There's 2 pitches in a row, Matt, that were away. If this is any indication how he's going to pitch him the rest of that bat, he's saying you're going to beat me the other way. Nothing inside for him to pull. If you want to hit it, take it the other way.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Beautiful diving stop. A great stab, but this will be scored a base hit as the hitter reaches first without a play.
Well, I love it when guys leave their feet, and they leave their feet for a purpose. He stops the ball. Now, I know he didn't get the runner at first base, but he may have saved a run right there. Love the effort.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. And this one gets away. And he is safe at the plate as he wasn't able to recover in time. One out and a runner on second base. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got to hurry. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Center fielder, number 3, Scott Butler.
Striding in once again, Scott Butler. First pitch here misses wide. 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Late. Going back on it. That one is out of here. This game is tied. 2-run shot to straightaway center. His first homer here in the series, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
Now batting,
Josh Bell the next to hit. As he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit.
Well, Matt, he jumped on that first pitch after the home run. It's a line drive for a base hit. I was always a little reluctant to get in the box after he gave up a home run, thinking he might dust me right here.
Stepping in now, Paul Jackson, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here it comes, 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And the changeup is way low that time.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Hard hit at third. He's got it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We played 3 full. All even now at 4 apiece. Standing in, Archie Bradley.
Leading off for
He'll try to
Arizona,
get it going here to begin the
number
4th.
25, Archie Bradley.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, we know he had a long half inning out there pitching, and now he's leading off the inning. He's probably going to take some pitches, try to get himself a little bit of rest and work that other pitcher and not have to get right back into an inning.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Standing in now, Blake the Kid, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Tight game here early on. 4-4 the score here in inning number 4. Strike 2 as he swings and misses at a ball in the dirt. Here it comes. Off-speed pitch, and there is strike 3 called. And boy, that zone just got a bit larger. 2 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The windup and the 0-1. This is flared out towards second, and that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So a nice job there by the 2-hole hitter to extend the inning for the middle of the order.
Alex Light.
Digging in once again, Alex Light. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Now a snap throw to first and a dive, but he's back in there. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and he'll be back in standing up. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch, clearly looking for a fastball.
1-1. Here it comes. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
4 runs, 8 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Arizona through 3.5, all tied 4 apiece. Now batting, number 13.
Leading off
He's
the
0 for
Cardinal
1 thus far.
Right fielder, number 13.
Into the windup and the pitch. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
3-0 pitch on its way. Squared that one up just a little late. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And this is down at the knees, but called a strike. Wow, it's 3-2 now.
Well, you definitely don't want to walk the leadoff hitter of the inning, and he's done a nice job of coming back. He was down 3-0. Now we're sitting 3-2. I think he's got the confidence now to throw another strike and see what happens.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Judge is under it. 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Josh Michel.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Josh Michel comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. And a fastball misses here to start the at bat. It's 1-0. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Ball 2 now. The 2-0 on the way. 2-1 now. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Hit in the air to right field. Judge is on the move. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
The batter, catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Now in the box, Wilson Contreras. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. First pitch of the at bat. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Marte is there, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. Through 4, we're tied at 4. Digging in and looking for more, Brian Gomez. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Gomez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Weakly hit to third. Gonna be a tough play. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game. And boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high, 1-2.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but just showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
Fouled back.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
4 runs, 8 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
That was aggressive pitching in that at-bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Into the box now, James Kaplan, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. The windup and the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 5th inning here of a tie ball game, 4-4. And this is taken for a ball high and tight, 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. To the bottom of the 5th, halfway home, all even at 4. Into the box, Daniel Norris. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Daniel Norris.
Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Outside, 2-1.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
And the pitch on 2-1. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again. And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
Ready for another shot now. Tommy Wolf. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
At the plate, Trevor Story. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. Didn't look good. But now he's starting to settle in a little bit better. He may be able to get through this thing.
That's inside. 2-0. Here it comes, 2-0. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. A solo shot here to left, his 2nd home run of the series, as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Into the box, Scott Butler. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is on his horse. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 for the Cardinals in the inning on the solo home run. 5 innings complete. It's now 5-4 St. Louis. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Javier Baez. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Now here it comes. That's wide. 2-0.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Grounded to third. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Safe. Exceptional effort out there, but that base hit puts the potential tying run at first.
For the Diamondback, left fielder Tyler Goodell.
Here comes the Cardinal manager up out of the dugout out to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Fritz Cantrell takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the sixth inning.
Fritz Cantrell.
Tyler Goodell will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. Throw over to first, and he's back easily. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball one.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Nobody out, runner on first. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike. Oh, not fooled one bit by the changeup as he smokes this one to deep left field. That one will not be coming back. A home run. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. His first homer so far in the series, and this one gives him the lead at 6-5.
Not very often you need 4 home runs to take the lead, but that's the situation we have here. I guess if you live by the long ball, you die by the long ball. Well, they're living good right now. We'll see how long that lasts.
Your attention,
Ben Casto will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 31, Ben Casto.
Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0.
Well, both starters are out of the game, but you know, it's so different today. Now you almost want to get to the bullpen before you extend that starter. At least that's how it seems most managers play it these days.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Ripped on the ground to first. And this continues right on through him as he couldn't knock it down.
Oh, Matt, that's going to go down as a base hit, but I just got to say something. He just olayed that ball. You played it into a base hit. If he gets in front of that ball, he may have a play. I'd give him an error, but it's going to go down as a hit.
Stepping in now, Blake the Kid, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here it comes, 1-0. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Well, on the mound, he hasn't looked comfortable since the moment he came in out of the pen. Just not fluid with his delivery at all.
A runner at first with no outs here. Three and 0 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Digging in and looking for more, Ketel Marte. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the changeup is way low that time.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. First and second here with nobody out. Hit hard up the middle. A dive and he knocks it down. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
Now batting, center fielder, Alex Light.
Riding in once again, Alex Light. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Ready for another shot now, Brian Gomez. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0.
Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Hey. 1-0 count. Here it is. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Jackson is over and he tucks it away for the second out.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Digging in once again, Aaron Judge. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch and a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. 2 out, bases loaded. And there's ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 6 and the Redbirds 5. Shelby Miller enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 26, Shelby Miller.
Josh Bell the next to hit. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
Josh Bell.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted in the air out to left. Goodell's there for it. 1 out.
Now batting, third baseman, Paul Jackson.
Ready once again, Paul Jackson. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Now Miller on 1-1. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
1-2.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. In the air to straightaway right. Heading after it is Judge. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, number 13.
Digging in to try it again, number 13. He's got an RBI despite an 0-for-2 effort to this point. First pitch on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
You know what? That ball's right down the middle. I think he was taking first pitch, just really trying to measure it.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Ready on 1-2. Hard hit to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. This one remains close. It's 6-5. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. It's on to the 7th now in Game 2, but before we start, there's a look at our game summary to this point. Digging in, James Kaplan comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
James Kaplan.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Here's Javier Baez. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. 1 out, nobody on. And this is fouled back and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a foul pop behind the plate. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. Tyler Goodell will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. Diamondbacks down in order. They lead it, however, it's 6-5. Ready for another chance? Josh Michel. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Michel.
Now here's the pitch. Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. Now the Diamondbacks get a left-hander up and working in the bullpen. Hits this one hard the other way. Kaplan gloves it, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Stays alive here as this is fouled off to the right.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way.
16,
Looked like he lost his release point and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
Tyler Naquin will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 72, Tyler Naquin.
And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. One and 2 now as this catches the outer half. Runners on first with 1 down. In the dirt here, and a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Quick check on that tying run at first, and the runner back safely. From the belt, kicks and deals. And this is fouled back and out of play. Two, here it is. Again, he sends it out of play. Now another 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Well, he came right back in there after he hit the previous batter. I like that. If you're going to work inside, you're going to hit a few guys, but you can't let that change your game plan.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Little dribbler back at him. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Now batting, second baseman.
Now at the plate, Tommy Wolf, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Fastball off the plate away for ball one. Two out here and a runner at second. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm giving him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Goodell ranging back. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His first homer here in the series as they move out in front 7-6.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game, and it's now an 8-6 ball game.
Job description of reliever, there's no mention of back-to-back homers, but there is a need for short memory. We'll see if he can put those 2 bombs behind him.
Scott Butler will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Matt, I'm telling you, pitchers are stubborn, right? He gives up a home run on that very same pitch, but he came back with it. This time he got it down. He's stubborn. I'm going to come back, I'm going to throw it again, but I'm going to execute it. And he did.
Miller gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
Now Miller on 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
A shot down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
Standing in now, Josh Bell, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here comes the 1-0. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Moving under it late. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Cardinals 8 and the Diamondbacks 6. Trevor Rosenthal has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
49, Trevor Rosenthal.
Josh Harrington is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
The windup and the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
The 1-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Sometimes we use the phrase runs coming at a premium, but it's fair to say that none of us will be saying that tonight as we check out our line score. Neither pitching staff has really even showed up. Coming to the plate now, Blake the Kid, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
That pitch right there just locked him up. A curveball that doesn't break, a little front door curveball. You're looking for it to go back out over the plate, and it doesn't. It just locks you up as a hitter.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. 2 out, nobody on. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Matt is one pitch away from striking out the side. Now that's a shutdown inning. Your team gets your runs, and then you go back and shut them down.
Here it comes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball. He's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more postseason baseball in Game 2 after this. Randall Delgado is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Randall Delgado.
At the plate, Paul Jackson. His previous meetings with Randall Delgado, he's gone 2 for 5.
Jackson.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Hit down the third baseline. Gomez is right there. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
Now batting, number 13.
So striding in, number 13. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. And the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. One-0 count. Here it is. Just missing here. 2-0.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you'll get the strike.
And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1.
I like that pitch right there. You know he's keyholing you 2-0, and you put one right on the corner. He's not going to swing at it, and now all of a sudden you're back in the count again.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Josh Michelle waits on deck. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Swing and a liner. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
He just sports that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Into the box now, Josh Michelle. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. The 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. From the belt, kicks and deals, and he misses. Ball 4.
Hey, 3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Into the box, Wilson Contreras. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 1-0 delivery. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got two guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Two 2-0 count, and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
Runners are at first and second with one away. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Manuel Margot will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Manuel Margot.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Working to keep them in the game here. And he misses with it. 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
Hey, this is exactly what you do with the scrappy 9 hitter. He's almost like another leadoff guy. He's battled himself right back into this at bat now. With 2 outs, he's got a chance to go ahead and drive in a couple runs.
Called strike 2.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
2 men are on with 2 men out. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Game 2 coverage rolls on after this. The Gateway Arch illuminated at night here in St. Louis. Welcome back to baseball on the show. Ryan Burks comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Now at the plate, Alex Light. He's the one to start off the 9th inning with his guys in danger of going down 2 games to none if they can't rally. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Here it comes. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. hit hard but foul over the Cardinal dugout. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Line towards center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Stepping in now, Brian Gomez, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 0-1 pitch. Oh, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
After two breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Bell is there, and there are two men gone now.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Striding in, Aaron Judge. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll make the catch here to end it. And the Cardinals have held serve here at home. They take games 1 and 2 of this series, as this one is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
Eight to 6, the final score tonight. The Redbirds take a 2-0 lead here in the league championship series. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 8 runs, 10 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, 6 runs, 11 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 46 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Busch Stadium. A sellout of 46,000. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us in baseball heaven. and remind you to please drive home safely. Have a good night.